The Los Angeles Rams put the clamps on the best passing offense in football. So how did that happen? The Seattle Seahawks passing offense has been a machine all season. Quarterback Sam Darnold is flirting with MVP numbers, and wide receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba is on pace to finish as the Offensive Player of the Year. The Rams, however, have quietly been one of the NFL's elite defenses, thanks to a front four loaded with violent pocket pushers and a defensive coordinator in Chris Shula who knows exactly how to weaponize the talent he has both up front and in the secondary. That combination propelled the Rams defense to a 4-interception day against Sam Darnold, securing them a critical division win over the Seattle Seahawks. So let's take a look at how the Rams got into Sam Darnold's head and forced him to make mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. A huge part of the Rams' formula in this game was getting a flash of color across Sam Darnold's face in the pocket. Time and time again, they would loop the outside defensive end back inside to get a free defender running at him. That sudden burst from a pass rusher not initially lined up in that spot can be really disruptive to some quarterbacks, and that's certainly true of Sam Darnold. So it's 3rd and 8 here for the Seattle Seahawks in the red zone, and the route they want to get open that Sam Darnold wants to throw is this corner into the end zone by Elijah Arroyo. So on this play, the Seahawks are actually going to slide their line to the right-hand side, probably trying to protect themselves from a potential corner blitz here over this tight end alignment, and they know they have the back if they need to cover any other potential blitzer. But what that means is we're gonna get a 2-on-2 with these two defensive linemen and this left guard and this left tackle. And so what the Rams are gonna do is they're gonna take this defensive tackle, Kobe Turner, make him fight through the left guard's outside shoulder into the tackle, and then they're gonna kind of bring this defensive end here and stunned him back inside. Now, the issue the Seahawks are gonna have is that as Darnold is looking for this corner route from Elijah Arroyo, this looping pass rusher is gonna be right in his face, right at the moment that Darnold has to make the decision whether or not he wants to throw. Darnold is gonna get a little bit uncomfortable and he's gonna end up wheeling way outside of the pocket, end up having to throw this one away, and the Seahawks settle for just 3 points. Darnold was now forced with a dilemma for the rest of the game. Be patient as a decision maker and risk the Rams pass rushers getting to him, or start getting a little bit aggressive to beat the pass rush and risk throwing the ball into some tight windows. Darnold chose the latter, and it really started to cost him with this interception by Kobe Durant. So it's 3rd and 9 here for the Seahawks, and they're gonna be trying to run this out route by Jackson Smith-Njigba kind of right at the sticks. This is going to have to be a very aggressive throw from Sam Darnold. Now, what the Rams are going to try to do again to get a pass rusher in his face is that they're going to line up 3 players here to the offense's right. What they're going to be able to do is they're going to cut this defensive tackle here across the center's face, and so they're going to create this 2x2 on the right side again. They're going to, again, just like the last clip, use this defensive tackle, push him through the offensive tackle on the right side, and it's going to be able to free up Jared Verse here, our defensive end, to go get a free run at Sam Darnold. So as we roll the play here, we're going to see Sam Darnold get to the very top of his drop. You can see him. He is not even fully done with his drop back here, and he's already got Jared Verse screaming absolutely free through the hole. And so Sam Darnold wants to make this out route throw to Jackson Smith-Njigba, but you can see he hasn't fully broken out on this route yet. So Sam Darnold is going to be faced with the dilemma here, knowing that this defensive end is looping in on him. Do I sit here and take the sack, knowing that this guy is going to hit me, or do I try to get this ball out and hope that I can get it out, get it to my guy, and that this isn't going to be a problem? He's going to make this decision. And because our corner here to the top, Kobe Durant, knows that this pass rush is probably going to get home, he can sit on this route, wait for this outbreaking route at the sticks, knows that Sam Darnold's got to pull the trigger here. As soon as he does, Kobe Durant flies, makes the pick. That's going to be one of Sam Darnold's 4 interceptions on the day. Even after these mistakes, Darnold continued to be aggressive with his throws. He wanted to beat the pass rush, which led to him letting go of the ball pretty early. On the one hand, I respect it. Shooters shoot, and you need to make really tough throws to beat a great defense. At the same time, this Rams defense is one of the best for a reason, and they weaponized Darnold's aggressiveness against him. So it's 1st and 20 here for the Seattle Seahawks with just over a minute left in the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks are only down by 2 points, but they're kind of running out of time to score on a very good defense, so they're going to get really aggressive here. So on this play, the Seahawks are going to run Jackson Smith-Njigba deep down the sideline. They're going to get tight end here, Elijah Arroyo, running up the seam. The Rams, for their part, are going to play a little bit of cover 2 here. They're going to have the corner sit in the flat. They're going to have this linebacker kind of turn, run, and squeeze this vertical route by the tight end. And then we're going to have safety Cam Kinchens here kind of play a deep half, trying to split over the top of these 2 vertical routes. Now, what Sam Darnold should be looking for is that as he starts to get into his drop back and he maybe sees Kinchens coming off of the hash here, he should know, okay, we got split field coverage. We are going to throw this vertical route down the middle. Cam Kinchens is actually going to use that information against Sam Darnold a little bit. So we're going to roll the play. We're going to get Darnold here kind of to the top of his drop. You can see Kinchens, he's coming off the numbers. He's got shoulders to the outside. He looks like he's going to be a deep outside vertical player. But as Sam Darnold gets ready to hear, Kinchens is 100% ready for this, jumps in front of this route, gets his second interception of the day. Being one of the best defenses in the league isn't just about having the right players, it's about playing the right cards. In the case of shutting down the Seahawks, it was all about speeding up Sam Darnold's process and weaponizing that against him. The Rams do an excellent job of identifying exactly what's going to make their opponent uncomfortable and pulling at that thread. How well they keep that up for the rest of the season just might determine if they hoist another Lombardi trophy. Thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, go check out this video on what's different about the Lions offense now that Dan Campbell is calling plays. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and throw us a comment with what you think we should cover next week.